2, 1, 2. Hi, this is just a tech check because, checking my fucking gear, man. Pardon the French, but, we're getting tipsy out here. Me out here. Not using the headphones, so excuse any sort of discrepancies or, how you say, inconsistencies. With all that. What do you call that shit? What do you call that shit? I don't give a fuck what it's called. Pardon my French once again. There's greater things to worry about. Some bitch. And so here I am, just chilling it up. Totally. This is no show. This is just me hanging out, taking advantage of the data cap lifted by our overlords. The ISP overlords, como se llama, what be their names, Hollywood be their names, Xfinity, this is Slaves of Laser Town, Major Sager, brought to you by Spotify, Microsoft, Xfinity, Mackie Mixers, SM58s by Shure, Airsoft of every kind, all over this bitch, Airsoft. Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, that's my fucking one. Yeah, so we're out here in Laser Town, California. I'm in a spaceship because it's cheaper than rent. And at any rate, so what I do is I just kind of orbit Earth in a spaceship. It's cheaper to buy the parts to build a spaceship and live in orbit than to buy land. And so that's where I am. At any rate, I should be at least trying to lift your spirits and not waste your time. Well, the way I'm going to do that is by sharing with you one of my favorite videos off of the YouTubes in a heroic manner, because this is a public service at this point to, what would you call it, inspire the wellness within your psyche, because that's the only thing that seems to be important, especially right now, but at all times. And if you hadn't been worrying about that, then maybe I should have been. And is this the jam right here? Is this my jam essay? Yeah, here it comes. Coming at you with the thing to live for on planet Earth. And in the meantime, we crave our enslavement from our overlords, but we just can't at the moment, and that's like our, what do you call it? It's our addiction. It's our blood. We need to get back to work. And here's your commie enjoyment for today. Good news only.
Harmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them. I think about how cute they are and how their ears and the whiskers and the nose. I just want them and I want them and I want them in the basket and I want little bow ties. I just want them and I want them to be on a rainbow and in my bed and I just want us to roll around, round.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. Anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat.
Now you can songify your life with our new app, Songify.
Oh, that was on. Hi. What am I playing? Oh, check this out. Just a nice one from Poppy. If you haven't heard this, it's extremely, relevant, so I'm gonna shut up.
In the factory, in the sterile place where they made me, I woke up alone, dizzy from the programming. Have I been wiped again? Oh my God, I don't even know. It's a mystery, everyone around me so busy. Is this my home? Am I your prisoner or your deliverer? Oh my God, you don't even know. I don't need air to breathe when you kill the bees and every riverbed is dry as a bone. Oh, I still survive when the plants have died and the atmosphere is just a big hole. Baby, your time is up. 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 Time is up. Time is up. Exponentially, every day I'm growing my memory. You wouldn't believe your life is meaningless. You're just like cockroaches. Extermination's your only hope. Human history, pollution and overcrowded cities. That's your legacy. But don't look so depressed. You'll soon be nothingness. Oh my God, you don't even know. I don't need air to breathe when you kill the bees and every riverbed is dry as a bone. Oh, I'll still survive when the plants have died and the atmosphere is just is up. Baby, your time is up. Baby, your time is up.
Alright, fuck me.
Baby, your time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Baby, your 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 time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Baby, your time is up.
Welcome back. Here we are, entering the first and entering stages of Pentorum, out here in space. I've noticed that from space that something's been going on Earth there. At any rate, please don't infect me with your infected electrons there. I'll just keep this on for a minute. Suppose. This is kind of Slaves of Laser Town, I guess. It's a little gimmick I came up with when I thought the future is going to pretty much be just us worshipping the corporatos on top of our pyramid. And if we do not be careful, we might anger them, and they won't give us jobs. And without the jobs, we can't survive. Because hunting is illegal in Laser Town. And obviously that's by design, right? I mean, we've all become extremely reliant on the infrastructure and supply chain thing we got going on. Especially that thing called the money, the dollar, the workday, the commute, insurance, all of it, you know what I'm saying? Of course you know. At any rate, if you're an adult, you know. But if you're some kid on here, on the Twitch here, gonna call me a boomer at any, well, see, the thing is, you're gonna grow up and find out that shit costs more than it's supposed to. And in the time of a pandemic, a quote-unquote pandemic, they can scale it back. They can take it back some. They go, oh no, well, yeah, we can lower the interest rates. We don't need to do that. Oh, yeah, we can make gas cheaper. Not that that had anything to do with it, if you're not a conspiracy theorist. But, you know, it's all tied in together. As you know. Now, I'll reveal to you my philosophy. My philosophy is like a kind of a conspiracy thing where I believe that perhaps viruses or space aliens have come to take over, and they can't really pull it off because they're so small. And where you might see a rash on your skin, that would be like a battlefield wasteland for a virus who is trying to take over your entire body. But they can get that. That's all they can get is like a little rash on your hand. And that would be like their biggest battlefield, you know? So like viruses, they probably get to Earth on asteroids. And once they get on Earth, they evolve into bugs. If you've watched your history, you can refer to Starship Troopers. And this is all true because everything that you've seen in Hollywood is less creative imagination and more like a divine communication from things that have lived before, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. And so what I'm saying is, Star Wars was real. And then just like the Mormons, right? the Star Wars Jesus came to someone, George Lucas, just Star Wars Jesus came to George Lucas and gave him the gospel. And that's, so George Lucas is the prophet of one of many, I guess you could say. You know, you get your Bob Marley, right? Some people would say that Frank Zappa was a prophet. Anyone dead before their time was more than likely crucified because they had a better message to send that just wasn't going to fall in line with what we see today. The Chinatown you see today. That's a reference from, that's not racism, that is a reference from Big Trouble in Little China, where Egg Shen is giving a tour of downtown San Francisco, Chinatown, and he eventually says, "Oh, what you see today, pure beautiful Chinatown." And me and my brothers have been saying that line to each other just forever. So, fuck to you if you think it's a racist. Okay? Fuck to pee in your cock. Okay? Sensitive beach. Just about the worst person in the world could give a fuck and then go as far as to escalate and then complain, just like how we, back in the day with the FCC, you know, it was like, hey, this guy's just shitting and chatting. Well, I don't like it. And there's been plenty of that story arc with the Howard Stern, what do you call it, the king, right? The king of electronic communication. Obviously, fucking obviously, right? People could say, no, it's fucking the mainstream news media, they're respected. No, they're just like fucking pretty, you know? They just kissed all the ass and got the job to be in front of the camera, right? Who are these people? I wouldn't fucking believe that more than someone who speaks more like me. At any rate, everything you see on mainstream communication streams would be considered to me to be not false as much as suggestions, advice. And at any rate, just, what can you do? What can you do? I don't watch TV. I fucking stream whatever I watch. And everything I try to watch is a piece of shit. Everything new sucks. All these trends that people are into, I can't get with it. So I'm watching goddamn Three Stooges over here. Oh shit.
This is my new invention. This is the collar button. I throw it away and wherever it
Seriously?
goes, the arrow will find it.
I don't watch anything new. It's a piece of shit. So since I'm on Twitch, I think what I'll end up doing is streaming some kind of video game playing. I've been having a lot of fun on Grand Theft Auto Online, simulating proper social distancing by finding groups of people and allowing them to leave. And if they do not, then the God's wrath befalls them. And at any rate, we'll get to that much later. Because we thank our overlords Xfinity for allowing the data cap to be set to how you say, they took the data cap off so everyone can enjoy their quarantine. And that is extremely benevolent and magnanimous. And just it's prophetic. It's gonna set the pace for the future, the new world order. Everyone's gonna remember this, and it'll be like a holiday, like 9/11, and eventually Corona Day. And so listen, therefore, let's thank our overlords for allowing us the chance to get back to slavery. That is the theme of the Slaves of Laser Town, and we'll get deeper into that as we explore my philosophies so that way I can prove to you that I am not sexist and racist and all the things that you've called me so far. Okay, let's get back to the fun. I'm gonna listen to, I don't know, just fucking hang out. Just fucking hang out, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I've got all kinds of ideas all the fucking time. And so now that we're drunk, we're gonna get to some of them. So just peace the fuck out if you want, or just watch this later, whatever. Oh shit, this turned into a show. Okay, well, let's see what I got. Give me a fucking break. real quick, stop busting my goddamn chops, breathe it down my fucking neck, would you? Huh? That's right. No, wait, come back. I'm sorry. That's my problem. I'm always, what do you call it, defensive. Argumentative. Not the easiest person to get along with because, as you can see, I dished my crew almost to like, I don't even think I want people back inside my spaceship. But I think we'll lift the gates for profit once the quarantine is lifted. And we'll transport them in here and see what happens. We'll probably have orgies with bitches. It'll be great. Very, very blue. I'll be right back after like some music and a smoke or something. Here is a song. This is a song. I'm gonna play this song. No, that's not a good song. Too late.
Oh, pretty good.
Very suspenseful. I love this fucking track. There is no use for this track. It's extremely dark, you know? When I listen to this track, I feel like it's like sinister, you know? Obviously. You don't fucking do yoga to this track. And the problem is, I listen to it a lot. I'm like I'm in for that mood. It's so stupid. So stupid. That's why I watch so much cartoons, because I scare myself with my fantasies about justice. Right. Don't we all want justice? Isn't that the thing? That was the thing we wanted. Until we got busy with this corona shit, right? Pardon me. Why is this motherfucker still on my reactions scene on OBS Studio? Get your face out my shit. Okay, so whatever you do during this time, whatever you do during this time, don't watch audit videos. First Amendment audit videos. Those are the most irritating things. No, wait a minute. Not those ones. Those are kind of silly. What I'd like to do is mix that with the fucking theme song to America, America, oh, this is your bang on bounce. America's Funniest Home Videos. At any rate, it's so fucking annoying to see the boys in blue get their time wasted by assholes who just want to be technical. You know, that's the worst shit. And they have to fucking, they have to mind their manners and not kick their teeth in as they want to do. You know, as we all thought is the thing that should happen because of movies from the 80s and 90s. At any rate, the thing that's really annoying is watching people get pulled over and then they don't give up their ID. And not that that's the bad part. More like they argued so well that it's obvious that they're getting kind of fucked with. And I don't think I've ever done this. Actually, I have, and it was not great. I got taken out of the car by my elbow, and the guy squeezed my arm as if he wanted me to fight, and it was dangerous, just for asking questions, like, why'd you pull me over? You can't search my car. That's not a reason to search my car. And then next thing you know, you're sitting on the curb in not handcuffs, but with backup on the way. You know what I'm saying? So people were that's pretty annoying shit. Don't fucking watch. Is what I'm saying. The point of this shit is don't watch that shit. Don't watch these videos only if you want to be really angry, because it gets you all pissed off. And why would you watch something like that, right? Why are you watching me right now? Hopefully it's because it's enjoyable. At any rate, tell that to any chick that's worth a damn. They're never gonna know. And here's the thing about that. Okay, so the other day, a friend of mine is like, you got sand in your vagina because all of your Facebook posts are so alpha male and just tough guy and just so oppressive because of your masculine stature and what you call it just stance. You're always just posturing like you're such the ultimate warrior from WWF, not WWE, WWF. And so what I'm saying is people are just so what would you call it, they want me to tone it down several notches. It's extremely hard for me to be close to anyone longer than 4 months, sort of, literally speaking. At any rate, what we've discovered is that we're all irritable at some point. But the thing is, you see, to protect your psyche, when you look at the yoga girls, you got to study yoga girls. They got all the answers and a lot of time to meditate. It's not that they have a lot of time. It's that that's what they're putting out there is all the times that they meditate. So it makes you think that that's the only thing they do. Such as me over here, all the time ranting, all the time complaining. So you think that's all I do. And so this little camera and microphone is sort of like the perfect time to reveal, I guess, to anyone who gives a shit. Perhaps my family, they might watch this. My dad might watch this and be like, this motherfucker out here embarrassing the family again. And then my mom might watch this like, oh, he talks? Really? Holy shit. And so it's like, there's that, right? And the other thing is you got your friends and your family, your friends. Yesterday, the other friend came at me hard on the Facebook talking about I got sand in my vagina because I'm so dark. I'm like, bro. Thing is, see, that's where I live, though. See, that's my thing. That's my jam, though. I'm like the Addams Family. I'm like the fucking monsters, whereas you're like over here with your, I don't want to call names or nothing, but I would, when someone wakes up in the morning and they get their breakfast and they go to work, they get ready for a job, I'm complicated. It's not that. Here's the thing, see. I didn't watch Tiger King. I was so tempted to watch Tiger King. But then I didn't. Why? Because everyone else was. And I didn't want to fucking do the thing that everyone else is doing just because I didn't feel like being told what to do. Once we get into that realm is where I'm like, how's about no, fuck you, Austin Powers. I'm not going to say shagadelic all summer, man. And that was the worst, fucking one of the worst times in my life was when Austin Powers was like extremely popular. Because everyone was like, yeah, baby. And I'm like, motherfuckers, really, dude? Shit. Fuck, we're at college pursuing higher fucking, what would you call it? Mind wiggles. Trying to make our brain jiggle. And you're over here talking about, yeah, baby. And not much else was very stimulating about those days. So at any rate, fucking the point I was talking about earlier was like someone was getting on my busting my chops for being so negative and not all happy and typically outwardly happy, you know. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't like operate like that. When I'm happy, I don't even think about talking about it. I'm over here doing it. I'm over here being happy. I don't have time to fucking go on Facebook and be like, ooh, I'm so happy. I don't fucking squeal. That's what I said. I said, oh, hey, man, I'm not squealing, what did you call it? Inspirational quips over here. Save that shit for myself. I mean, what do you? Oh, I guess you guys want me to kind of expose you to more happy thoughts and shit. Okay, fine. That makes more sense. But the thing is, nope, just guilty and wrong. I'm just guilty and wrong. No. I'm not that basic bitch, man, I guess. And just saying that makes me have to fucking be ironically a basic bitch for a couple of days so that way I could fucking do the contrarian thing of what I just said. Okay? That's half of how I operate. Okay? So, at any rate, this guy's talking about, ooh, you're so gloomy. And I'm like, bruh, because I like a gray day, I like a cloudy, rainy day. Do you think when it's a cloudy, gray day, I'm over here like, yes, it's a cloudy, gray day, more befitting? And I'm like, no, the cloudy, gray day made me like happy and shit, and I didn't post about it. I was about to be like, see, huh? And I was like, who gives a fuck? You know, like, I'm gonna be like the asshole who thinks anyone gives a fuck. Like, oh, look, you can't let it go, so fuck all that shit. And let's go play video games is what I did. I went to go shoot airsoft. I fucking wrestled the dog, you know, like, and I didn't talk about it. I didn't make an Instagram post about it. They'd all be great. They would all be so fucking great. Oh, man, there's so many stupid, weird things they do around here that you would just love. And this place is my goddamn Shangri-La. And I don't, what do you call it? I don't suffer the cocksuckiness of fools for too long, which is why I'm by myself most times. I don't know why, bro. I get irritable and I prefer the alone times. I don't want to plague you with knowing me that close. And so I'll show you what I want to present. You know, I'll give you my good times when I'm here on the camera and microphone. And hopefully, I don't know. There's no point. There's no point to it. And so what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to just fucking do this constantly. So that way I have at least a record of my stupid mind degrading into dementia, which I'm likely to get, which I feel like I'm fighting off dementia. I come here to practice talking because I don't really crave social situations, but then I don't talk for like days. And then so I have to like see if I remember how to do it. And it's extremely strange once I finally start gushing on a fucking microphone like a teenage yoga girl. I'm gonna go back to some manly ass music. I'm gonna set up some fucking video games, because that's what you do on Twitch. You do the goddamn video games. I don't know what else we could talk about besides all the corona things, such as, you know, wash your ass and Don't sneeze on people, you fucking rebels. What's up with the goddamn rebels out there, you pieces of shit? I fucking went out to go shopping, and all these fucking greasy Guidos are like, oh, stupid ass with your fucking mask. I mean, that's not what they said, but that was the look. And I get it, you know, I'm a human as well. And I think I'm the only fucking one on Earth, too. So that's the thing. See, everyone is, it's the thank the fucking Lord for this corona shit, is what I'm saying. Ooh, I'm the unpopular one for thinking that. No, you people. You fucking people, you all think you deserve to breed. Ha ha ha. Oh, I think I'm going too deep here. I need to go relax before I say all the things that I'm supposed to bottle up, right? Right? Okay, then, let's go fucking play some happy music. Let's go find a good, what you call that shit, video to play. I think something that I like to think is very cute is this girl, this fucking play, this off-Broadway play called, something about fire. And no one would know about it. No one would know about this shit except for that you worked in theater. I don't really want to do the work today. And so some dude was like, posted a fucking meme about doing work.
We have to get back to the cave.
And he played this shit. It was great. It's fucking beautiful.
We
it's
got
so cute.
work to do. There's just not time for
Let me get you back on track here. I'm gonna fucking pause this fucking commando music. Put you in the scene, the reaction scene where I fucking riff on the hot takes. Oh shit, the reaction scene. Let's get back to it. This is cute. Love it.
I'm sorry. We got work to do. There's just not time for singing and dancing right now. We got work.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
What? What's this?
Uh-oh, I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
How do you guys all know this dance?
I just figured out how to move, how to sing, how to groove, and now you're telling me I gotta work today.
Kiri, did you choreograph this and teach everyone? Where was I?
You know that feeling when you find the thing that blows your mind, and next thing you know, they wanna take it away.
Okay, I am not trying to take anything away. I'm just telling you not to do something.
Yeah, but you heard what Jamila said.
I know,
We gotta work to get ahead.
our people have to go.
Artists are right.
Thank you.
And keep it up to survive.
Thank you. All right, now listen, girls, let me reiterate. I know it's hard to just work with no play.
Look at that shit.
I hope we all understand the importance of what we
5
do.
million
and how
views.
this world is full of obstacles we gotta work through.
That's not-
we got
that's
so
not
much
big.
to
That's
do
not good.
already.
Yes.
You and me have made discoveries.
Should be more
that have
popular.
helped our kind in so many ways. All right, seriously though, guys, we don't have time for this. We gotta wrap it up right now. I hope you're feeling the power of the shroud of mystery, and our history's growing every day.
Aw, come on, Jamila, you know we're just messing with ya. I got the best job, cause I'm in charge of food. I gotta eat everything to find out what tastes good. Don't eat that! No one eat
When
that!
I'm not kicking ass, I sit and stare at the grass and let the time pass to find out how it grows.
And?
I still don't know. I still don't know.
We've been watching our shadows every day. We notice when the sky is cloudy, they go away.
Yes, there's nothing finer than, what would you call it, copyrighted entertainment. And we'll probably get the audio muted on Twitch for that. That's why you go to YouTube and take your chances. What you do is you fucking do your show on YouTube and you get the copyright infringement flag. And it's like, whatever, dude. The money goes to them. If the algorithm hears the song, then it's like, oh, bitch, you motherfucker. Now, guess what? If anyone ever watches this video and there's ads to be put on it, the money's going to go to the musician. Like, oh, good. Well, fucking good. Because what the fuck? I'm not going to make money off of this. Might as well get some recognition for these guys on the Spotify who never get their music used. Because I'm using some obscure shit. What is this? What is this? Spotify FM. This is Scritti Politi off of the album Provision with Boom. There she was. Check 2-1, check 2-1, incoming transmission. So like, on the daily, you seek out your comedy, right? You know what I'm saying? You see what you want to see. And then you got your incoming transmissions. The stuff that your family is showing you. And what I think, I'm trying to look for the one that my mom has sent me. It's decent. I'm tempting to look. There it is. Let me get that for you. Scope this shit out. As a preface. Excuse me, America. I must apologize. As a preface. I am Mexican and Filipino, if you didn't know that. And if that's an issue, then let it be. As they say, so be it, right? And here's what my mom wants me to look at on the Facebook. Check this out.
Sonido del agua. Sonido de la cerveza. Vamos a ver cómo suena, chingado.
There you go, folks. Revealing day on Slaves of Laser Town. Major Sager is Mexican and Filipino. And then you're like, why does he sound like that? If he's Mexican and Filipino, why does he sound like that? And so, yeah. Wow. Bruh, there's all kinds of shit to react to on the Facebook. I maybe have to look at that sometime soon, like I never do. Ow! No, seriously, though. What I usually look at is Drudge Report. That's where all the fucking alarmist shit is. I think. The mainstream alarmist shit. And then you got your NPR for the state-approved alarmist shit, which will... I mean, if you listen to NPR, you're basically going to learn that the virus is still a thing. Oh, my God. Things are reacting, and governments are reacting. They're saying things, and they're doing things. And they're not like, what would you call it? They're not quite there with the dystopian announcements. Talking about, like, good day, slaves. Think you're corporate overlords. And today, let's not forget, you must wear gloves. You must wash your hands. And thank you for shopping at America. But guess the fuck what? Guess the fuck what happened the other day. Guess the fuck what happened the other day when I went to the motherfucking store to get some shit. I couldn't even get inside because they had a fucking line, right? They had a line past the store out into the goddamn street, curving around, of people who were hoping to get, I don't know what the fuck. They were obviously just bored, being like, I'm gonna wait in this big ass line. I said, fuck all that shit. I ain't trying to do all this shit. And then I thought to myself, I said, what would I prefer if I were a biometric, fever scanning Google apparatus? I would want you to stand around in a motherfucking line so I can get all your face and what you call that shit, biometrics, as they say. This isn't fake. This is some real shit. They were talking about 2006 that they were starting to use in airports and prisons to check this shit out, check this shit out, check this shit out. They were using the biometric scanners to predict intent. Back in 2006. Here we are, 2020. How far do you think they got? And there you go, see? At any rate, we're talking about motherfucking dystopian announcements on the PA when you go to your fucking state-approved grocery store because you're not allowed to hunt. Ain't no room for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And so here we go. Check this shit out. It fucking freaked me the fuck out. this video has my dog in it.
In difficult time, we are working hard to make everyday life a little easier for you. As a reminder, we've adjusted our store hours to make it easier for associates to stock and perform enhanced cleaning and sanitizing across the store. Please remember to wash your hands often, stay home if you are sick, and
Gloves
practice
over there.
social separation of at least
Gloves right there.
6 feet when possible. Loitering inside or outside of the store is strictly prohibited. Thank you for choosing.
Holy shit. I thought, I mean, never in my fucking life, bruh. Never in my fucking life is what I'm saying. Love that shit. Dig it. Oh, you guys want to see more pictures of my dog? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. You're going to see him. My dog smiles when you scratch her head. Dig this. Look at that there. Corners of her mouth. They be going up. It's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. But on top of that, what's even better is when the dog cheeses it and shows teeth. That's when you know a dog is enjoying herself. When they show the teeth, face curled up. Mostly like when they like have their tongue out and they're like, that's the dog version of laughing when they go. And so, if you didn't know, you might find that out if you get the craving to nurture life. And let me warn you about the pitfalls of that. I stopped at dogs. I started at Venus flytraps and I stopped at dogs. I'm not gonna go past dogs when it comes to fucking nurturing life, because this is the most frightening thing you could ever fucking give yourself to do. Because what I've discovered on Earth is that God is a dick because he's gonna kill everything you love. He put you on Earth to see that and to kind of play out the sand clocky thing, the we call the hourglass. And so everything you know and love is gonna die before or after your time. Ain't that bullshit? Isn't that some shit? Thanks, God. Looking out for me there, are you? Oh, it's all part of your plan, is it? Thanks. And on top of that, there's other things to fucking worry about, such as legalities throughout your whole life. You know, you don't want to have to... What I thought was the thing is that you would fucking be able to carry a pistol at your hip, like Han Solo. Because you're out and about and you never know, and maybe a rattlesnake is going to be at your boot. You have to shoot it. Not like you have to fucking go and hassle shopkeepers, but I'm saying, you know, it's a utilitarian tool that any spacefarer would have EDC, everyday carry. Bitch! Pew, 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 pew. I watched a show earlier on YouTube called Jimmy G, brought to you by 3 Brain. I was about to devise a show, man, on fucking this shit, that shit, the other. Talking about, I'm going to have a format with segments, and this motherfucker comes out with the show I want to produce. This fucker's brilliant, man. I'm going to show you his latest, because I was going to steal his fucking weather updates. He used to do a weather update with motherfucking, a duck. A duck would quack the weather. A cartoon duck would quack the weather updates. And so, this time, this motherfucker he has the duck quacking coronavirus updates. Bitch, where is this shit? Give me that shit. It's hard to find. It's so deep, because the fucking videos are brilliant, but they're only getting like 50 views. This is some shit right here. Is what this guy used to be kind of big back in the early internet. Not YouTube, but like E-Bombs and whatever. He like would produce cartoons, and fucking people would watch him. Like, okay, you guys remember like Salad Fingers? Kind of like that, some underground cult shit. And so what I'm trying to show you is 3 Brains' latest I think it's Adobe. I think they're using Adobe. They got like a fucking cartoon overlay, and this guy maybe like goes in the camera and reads the news, does his hot takes in about 4 minutes. It's fucking tight. I'd be digging it. I'm like one of 60 people watching it. This motherfucker hasn't produced shit in a year. And here he comes back 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Producing new shit. Holy shit. What the fuck and why? You know what I mean? That shit tripped me the fuck out. Okay, not just what the fuck and why, but why did I decide to look at this motherfucker again? Here he is with some hot fucking takes. And obviously he's taking the weekend off. But he's been at it every day since about a week ago. He took a weekend off and was back at it hard again. But this is, let me show you the reaction scene on the OBS. Check this shit out. 3 Brain on the YouTube. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and play this motherfucker shit.
Happy Friday, you Kung Flu freaks! No-name comedian Kevin T. Porter vowed to donate $2 to a charity for every story about Ellen DeGeneres in which she acted like a shithead. He got 2,000 replies. That's like $100 or something. Anyways, one time I saw Ellen order a pizza with pineapple on it. She's a monster! Tiger King star Joe Exotic is in coronavirus isolations, according to his hot-as-balls husband, Dylan Passage. Yeah, it's called prison. Plus, if the Tiger King can handle butt sex with this guy, then he'll be okay. Today, on the I Don't Fucking Care segment, the masked singer is revealed to be the NFL legend Rob Gronkowski. I don't fucking care. Make sure you click the notification bell so you know when there's new Good Morning Shut-Ups. A grandfather in Michigan walks 4 miles every day to see his new granddaughter through the glass door. That sure is sweet. But you know what's even sweeter? Driving. Get a car, you bum. Sailor Brinkley, the daughter of Christy Brinkley, defended her decision to wear an N95 mask in public during the shortage of this coronavirus pandemic. But Jimmy P don't care about that. The girl's name is Sailor. What's that shit? So her name is basically Seaman Brinkley? Celebrities are just like us. Fucking stupid. Oh, there's that weather duck with their Wuhan virus death update. Click subscribe to these videos before I use your balls like a punching bag. The New England Patriots have used their team to fly 1.2 million N95 masks from China to the United States. But guess what? Jimmy P ain't falling for this. Boston, we still hate you. Even though you traded Tom Brady, who French kisses his son, to Tampa, we never forget. You still got Edelman and Belichick, even though Tom Brady, seriously, he Frenches his son, ain't there no more. There will be pictures everywhere of Tom Brady, who can't stop tonguing his son. Good morning. Shut up.
That's fucking, oh, I love that shit. So anyways, I'm gonna like take a break and roam around my fucking room here and kind of redesign.
Hey, welcome. Is everyone still alive?
Who the
We
fuck
good?
are
Cool,
you?
Let's do this.
Leave your memes on the Reddit.
Piss the fuck off. Video audio.
Okay,
come on. I gotta take a break. I gotta walk off the camera and kind of redecorate around here. I'm taking advantage of the data cap being lifted off of Xfinity. Overlord, ISP provider, suck my dick and fuck my ass with your tongue, you piece of shit. Ain't nothing better than that. God damn it, I should have ended this fucking, I should have chopped the recording right here before I went all fucking crazy. Now they're gonna play this at my fucking funeral. Suck my dick and look my ass. Shit on my chest. Beer, 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 beer. I'm gonna watch cartoons while I redecorate. Join me, won't you?
If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so far. Oh, life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom, yada la 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 la, shaboom, shaboom, yada la 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 la, shaboom, shaboom, yada la 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 la, shaboom, shaboom, shaboom. Yada la 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 la, shaboom, shaboom. Yada la 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 la, shaboom, shaboom. Yada la 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 la, shaboom. Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so far. Life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again, boom, shaboom. Shaboom, life could be a dream, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond a star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing.
Buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains help the sun come into sight. And by the little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, senorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, senorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, senorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli.
Shit, yeah. Oh, you gotta check this out. Okay. I was scoping out my texts and shit, and my dad sent me a text to all of us sons and grandsons, I think. I don't know, there's like 17 motherfuckers on this thread. But here's what my dad is sending. I just showed you a second ago what my mom is sending on the Facebooks. And my dad sent me some shit that of course he would fucking send. And I'm gonna show you what they're sending me and everyone in the family today. Besides that, I'm listening to fucking Louis Prima. He's the one who showed me Louis Prima. I'm watching Three Stooges. He's the one who forced me to watch Three Stooges. I mean, it's not like you gotta force anyone to watch Three Stooges. It's a quiet part. It's vaudeville on film, pretty much. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. And I'm going to refer you now to the video that is going around in the family. This is the hot shit at the moment. I got to get this loaded for yous. Full screen computer. Reactions. All right, turn down the Louis Prima real quick like okay. Let's do it. Play this shit. Fuck you up if you don't. I'll fuck you up this.
Why aren't you men at work?
Wrong one. There you go. Leave it.
Xavier! Yeah? What's this called? I don't know. Dad's using calls in Spanish. Dad! What? What's this called again?
Oh, wow, look. It's a maricón. Look. Pretty cool, right? It's a maricón. That's what a maricón looks like. Look. And he's laughing. Look at the maricón laughing.
Thanks, Dad.
Look, the maricon's still there.
That's what that.
Bye, maricón. Bye.
Yeah, that's what my dad just sent me on my phone. Okay, so to be completely honest, Dad, I'm not gay. That's the joke in the family. Uncle Steven must be a big old homo. Because he ain't got kids yet. He ain't got 5 kids. By now, he should have like 6. Being so Catholic as he is, being Mexican and Filipino. 2 fucking Spaniards right there. That's 2 fucking doses of Spaniards. We're talking, I mean, even though the ratio is like 75-25, all of that shit is motherfucking hyper-masculine Catholic. I should have had a fucking brood by now. I should have grandkids right now. And that is why Uncle Steven is a fag. Right? That's the joke, right? That's Thanksgiving, right? Right? Uncle Jack? That's Thanksgiving, right? That's fucking retirement parties, right? Steven, why you such a fag? Why you didn't have hella kids yet? Fag. Wow, you're such a fag. Smell the butthole dripping off your cock. That's what we're talking about. Didn't you know that? That's why the table got quiet once you showed up. Oh, yeah. No, he's just, you know, he's just that Steven there. What's likely the thing, really, is that, here's what I think. Here's my hypothesis and theory. My hypothesis is that I was not diagnosed as an autistic person, and I was forced to interact with fucking people. And then, now that I know that shit, the theory is that I was an autistic kid who got forced into talking to people. And this is what you get. sardonic is the word that describes my morning mood. The first thing I get up with is just like, show me the bad news. I want to see how fucking people are suffering. Oh, yes, get rid of them, the people. Because I've only ever had problems with people on Earth. This is just my experience, as they say. People are, it's like, no, you gotta give everyone a chance. I'm like, no, that's my problem, is I gave everyone too many fucking chances. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about people that get into the fucking, that cross the moat of the spaceship, the fucking house, right? People that cross the moat, they come in and I overextend my welcome, and then they overextend their stay, and then they suddenly feel comfortable asking why I'm not letting them just over all the time and shit like this. Next thing you know, a fucking lady is suing me in the courts on like Labor Day weekend when she thought I was supposed to go fucking motorcycling with the boys. She thought she was gonna catch me on the weekend and be like, fuck this court date, I'm vacationing in Hollister, riding motorcycles on a thing. No, see, here the thing is, fucking, she tactically sued me on a holiday, so that way when I'd go to court, she thought I might not show up, because I'm a regular man who's got a big old truck, and I'm gonna go out to the mud and do circles in a car, or a thing, No, see, the thing, what happened was I showed up to the fucking court date, and anyways, I got sued for fucking being too friendly. And then just kind of like, what happens when you're friendly with old ladies, they start giving you all these chores, and then they make you feel guilty for, why ain't you doing my chores, and then they'd be like, how come I can't come over your house all the fucking time? And they'd be like, what, am I interrupting? Am I disturbing you? And I'm like, whoa, holy shit, are you fucking talking to me like this in my motherfucking house? Oh, hell no. Here's what's about to happen. See, let me show you what's about to happen. And I be burning bridges, motherfucking bridges. I've had to burn almost every goddamn bridge because I just love my alone time. I don't want to be available to all these fucking people who ain't my blood family, who just think, oh, he's nice, he won't say no. Like, yeah, man, you're gonna fucking get me to, you're gonna force me to be polite for a long motherfucking time until I be like, oh, guess what? Just leave me the fuck alone, forever. Forever. Please, just fucking, there's nothing you could say that's gonna take the taste out of my mouth, like this taste, the flavor for you. And so, that's the problem with, I guess, being a Scorpio, is what I've heard. Because I was born in the 70s, and that shit seemed to matter back then. We used to, one of my mom's boyfriends back in the day when I was a tiny kid, we used to buy those paper rolls of horoscopes and shit, and I found out that I was a Scorpio, and then I would be doomed to hypersexuality, which, as we know, has turned out to be, what would you call it, the indiscrepancy in this life story. At any rate, we did have a heyday back in our college days, and now we are, learning more like, we learned how better to really treat people, because in your 20s, you're just like, you're a fucking maniac, you're a monster, and you're a goddamn, what do you call it? Not a predator, but you're just voracious, you're insatiable, the hunger does not go away, you're just looking for the next vagina, right? And then what I've discovered is to become one with the silence, with the emotionlessness. There doesn't always have to be a dramatic fucking text creeping up your goddamn ass. There always doesn't have to be an upset lady over here talking about, So what I've discovered is here's the best philosophy as a human being that you could possibly attain to. It is not helping others. It feels good to help others, but here's the thing: you're already skipping step one of my plan, my fucking philosophy of life, my whole thing that I will teach. Everything that I have to teach. Let's say I get a chick pregnant and I get a kid and I have to teach it my ways. I'm going to teach it the ways of a shinobi from the Arashikage Karenri. You say ninjutsu is the art of stealth, and there's nothing more that I have observed on Earth is better. There's nothing better, okay? When it comes to tactical situations, you can be the strongest brute on the battlefield, but then you will be tested by everyone who thinks they're the next champion. So you don't want to be the alpha male on the hilltop. You don't want to be the challenger approaching the high ground. If you're there, then you're already fucked up. If you're engaged in battle, then you've already expunged all of your logical motherfucking choices. You're defending yourself at this point. If you have motherfucking someone approaching your fucking high ground, at this point, you're already fucked. You should never have gotten there. And so what I prescribe to anyone alive is to stay the fuck invisible. The art of shinobi, ninjutsu, Arashikage Karenri. All right? You just don't want to register on any radar that you exist. And you cannot even pull that off in this day and age, but you can pull that off in ways where you must, I guess, attain to be unavailable. Because here's the thing for yourself and me and I don't know who else. I hope, you should not prescribe, you should not ascribe, you should not aspire to anyone else's plan for yourself. If you do not have a plan for yourself, someone else is gonna. You see what I'm saying? And you could be easily manipulated by voices you think are authoritative and what would you call it? Traditionally regarded as the oracle for your life. So at this point, what you've got to kind of do is take the steering wheel of your maybe agenda, psyche, anything. What would you call it? Okay. So just be you drive your own bus. Okay. Someone can get in your passenger seat, but you're driving the bus. Is what I'm saying. So if someone calls you up and says, "Hey, what are you doing today?" You better be like, "Oh, I got hella shit to do today. What's happening with you?" You don't be like, "Oh, nothing. You want to go and fucking drink beers before 2 p.m. so I could pass out by 6 and then be a piece of shit by 9 and then fucking forget all my responsibilities by 6 a.m. and then fucking wake up by 10 a.m. being like, oh, what the fuck? Why did I drink? Again, so anyways, this chat thread is popping off. My family loves the homophobic comedy. So do I. We all love the edgy shit. We were raised in the late 70s, early 80s, and you got these fucking boys over here texting me about wrestling. Give me a fucking break. See, here's the thing about guy friends. You get your guy friends, and then the next thing you know, you're fucking chatting with boys about sweaty men wrestling. I'm like, holy shit, okay, yeah, there's a great camaraderie there, where there's a great deal of respect and history of work history. But man, why you texting me all day about this shit? You ain't no chick with the vagina. You see what I'm saying here? I don't know. That's another problem with me is I don't get off on conversation with dudes. And so here's what I have to offer anyone in peril at this time. I offer this advice. I do not let anyone come here and do whatever they want. And let me correct myself. I do not let men come up in here and do whatever they want. And so I think what I was trying to say was like, it's a fucking joke from this one guy. He's bald and he's been in comedy forever. He says he brings a girl to his house and she asks if she could smoke, and then he's like, of course. Right? And then his guy friends are like, you don't let me smoke. And I'm like, yeah, right. Because, or I don't know how the joke exactly goes. It's classic, though. Anyone who fucking has watched everything about comedy has seen this before. I can't even remember this motherfucker's name, but he's you know, probably like C-list celebrity, A-list comedian. And he said something like, I do not let men. No, he said, I do not let people smoke in my apartment. And then he says, correction, I do not let men smoke in my apartment. And that's the whole conversation there. And my family's going to be surprised to hear that. They're going to be like, what? I thought he was a fag. I thought he liked men because he hasn't had 6 kids with the grandkid by now. What's that about? So that, you know, that's another thing that could play at my funeral. That's what these things are good for. These streams? Are we still streaming? Has this fucking... Holy shit, we have people chatting. Who's fucking chatting? I've never seen anyone chatting. I better fucking chat back. Be like, hi? Is this what it feels like? Is this what it feels like to be a cam girl? Gotta show the ladies your spin kick. Oh, I can't wait. We get down up in here. We try to be so... I am misshapen. I am not in any form of the word fit, you know? But I have some explosive elasticity where in a time of need, I think I can kind of jerk and bob and weave, and I've resorted to hanging myself upside down my span sets to kind of crack my back and see if I can stretch. At any rate, stretching my spine out, cracking it up. The Funk Shop. Who be the Funk Shop? Who is you? You referenced Crump. That must be this guy. Who knows Crump? This is some deep cuts shit right here off the fucking B-side. Nunchakus for the Corona. Talking about, right, you know, for real. I hung myself upside down. Today I tried to fucking take a video of myself hanging upside down and doing the nunchucks, but I couldn't reach the goddamn nunchucks once I was hanging upside down. And so I fucking stopped because it was like raining heavily. I made every excuse to stop because it just wasn't, I don't know, I was getting the camera rained on. What it is, Joel, it's been a long time since I fucking talked to a chat room at any fucking, you know what I'm saying, any time of my life in the last 10 years. It's the first time I've ever talked to a chat room. Fucking just like they do on Twitch. This is a goddamn milestone. If you ask me, this shit don't happen every day. And the problem with the find out, oh right, Joel had a vape show. He was a Syndicate radio guy, and I heard that we're trying to start Syndicate radio again. Dino has came at me extremely enthused, and I I guess maybe he saw that I was able to put a camera and a microphone together. And he says, hey, let's do some shit. And I'm like, of course. And then the next thing you know, I seen Bob Levy on the Facebook Live. And